This is News Talk ZB News.
Good morning. It's 5 o'clock. I'm Nivareti Manu. And while Christopher Luxon is in Hanoi, Foreign Minister Winston Peters is in Beijing, meeting his Chinese counterpart Wang Yi later today. On the agenda will likely be China's recent naval activity in the Pacific, its Cook Island deal, and the possible trade war brewing with US President Donald Trump. Geopolitical analyst Geoffrey Miller says the risk is our relationship is affected, which wouldn't serve either country.
There is a need here for dialogue, de-escalation, diplomacy, and that's what this meeting will be about, I think, and trying to bring down the temperature a little bit.
This is News Talk ZB News.
Good morning. It's 6:30. I'm Nivareti Manu. Meanwhile, a timely visit to China for Winston Peters. The foreign minister's in Beijing and will sit down with his Chinese counterpart Wang Yi later today. There's much for the two to discuss, including China's recent naval activity in the Tasman Sea, its Cook Island deal, and the effects of Donald Trump's presidency. Geopolitical analyst Geoffrey Miller says Peters will be wanting to clear up any misunderstandings and ease any potential escalations.
It's a chance for cooler heads to prevail and for everyone to calm down a little bit and try and find a way forward.
This is News Talk ZB News.
Good morning. It's 5:30. I'm Nivareti Manu. Belief now is the time for the Cook Islands and New Zealand to patch up their differences. Cook Islands Prime Minister Mark Brown has returned from his week-long trip to China, where he signed a comprehensive strategic partnership. Foreign Minister Winston Peters has expressed concern the island nation didn't properly consult us. Geopolitical expert Geoffrey Miller says now the deal's been signed, the two countries should focus on communication. He says a face-to-face meeting between Winston Peters and Mark Brown has to be the first step because this deal has been litigated largely via the media.
This is News Talk ZB News.
Good morning. It's 6:30. I'm Nivareti Manu. A geopolitical expert says the number one thing needed in the Cook Islands-New Zealand saga is dialogue. Cook Islands Prime Minister Mark Brown has returned from his week-long trip to China, where he signed a comprehensive strategic partnership. RNZ reports Brown's hoping to have an opportunity to talk with the New Zealand government to heal some of the rift that has occurred from their side. Geopolitical analyst Geoffrey Miller says this whole thing's played out via the media.
It's all been rather unedifying, and I think the sooner we go back to some face-to-face dialogue between Winston Peters and Mark Brown, the better.